Hello everybody, good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do a general love reading in around the energy of this super full moon in Aries, which is happening on the 17th of October. I'll go into why I chose to do this as a love reading in just a minute. I'm going to do a little bit of a lengthy astrotarology intro. You guys, when I looked at the astrology happening on October 17th around that full moon, it is all Venus and Mars, and it is incredibly intense. So before I get into that, though, let me say this is going to be a general reading. Anybody, any sign. At the end, we'll see how it goes. I may draw more tarot for each sign individually, and we'll see if that's your person or you. I'll determine that as the reading goes. We'll see who we pick up on more in the main spread, because love readings tend to be very intermingled, interchangeable. That can ebb and flow throughout the reading. Anyway, so keep that in mind when I'm doing the reading, that it is general. Not everything I say is going to apply to you exactly as I say it. Just take what resonates as it does, if it does. All right, you guys, astrotarology time, and this is pretty deep, which is quite funny, because yesterday I was talking to a very sweet and dear friend of mine, and she was like, could you tap into some lighter love reading, some lighter love energy? And it's so sweet, and I'm like, yeah, I see why. It is pretty heavy. If only I could control the stars. I used to think I could. Maybe we can. I don't know. Anyway, the whole point of it is when I took a look at the astrology around this full super moon in Aries, which is ruled by Mars, very important, and I'll get to that in a minute. I was like, okay, we have Pluto, we have Venus, and we have Mars. Those are our main influential energies right now, astrologically speaking. Saturn is playing a pretty big hand too. Now, normally Pluto and Saturn would not be looked upon as being romantic type planets. For me, they are, though, because they don't. I love Pluto and Saturn because they're very serious, very true. It takes its time. It's about digging deep, doing things the right way, seeing the whole truth of situations, even the uncomfortable ones. It's about the lessons you've learned about rushing and about the need to take your time and investigate. So I trust Pluto and Saturn when it comes to romantic love for sure. They don't lie. There is no hiding from Pluto, which is Scorpio energy, or Saturn, which is Capricorn energy, and it carries with it a lot of karma. Both of those do. Also, Pluto is the planet of past life. So as it comes to love, there could be very, very deep past life connections coming together in a more physical way. Because we have Pluto and we have Saturn, but we also have Venus and Mars, which is right here, right now. Very connected and fast-moving energies. So when this full moon happens, of course, moon cycles last 6 months. This dates back to the new moon in Aries, which was on April the 8th, which was a full solar eclipse. I'm sure you guys remember it. It triggered off a whole bunch of Northern Lights activity that was pretty extraordinary. And also, what was I going to say about that? Okay, so that this super full moon goes to that new moon solar eclipse, April 8th. That's a period of manifestation. That's a completion cycle, and it ends with this full moon. Now, Aries is the first house. It's Mars energy. It's fire. It's this is me. This is who I am, and I'm going to go for what I want. It is about uncovering that courage and that passion that prompts Aries along into taking leaps of faith. The Fool card is Aries. So this moon cycle could have been cultivating that kind of energy based on passion. The Libra-Aries opposition for me is always called Superman. We have Clark Kent and we have Superman, with Libra being Clark Kent representing the Venus energy here. Anyway, Sun, South Node in Libra, and then Venus in Scorpio. Okay, the Sun in the South Node in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. South Node in Libra, North Node in Aries. Venus and Mars this whole year. Super interesting as the moon eclipses are activating that. Now Venus itself, Libra's ruler, is in Scorpio, Pluto energy. Pluto is incredibly deep, like I said. Nothing hides on Pluto. And it can be a lot about past life energy and culminations of cycles in soulmate relationships. In other words, long cycles between soulmates could be coming to an end to manifest into a different kind of energy, a different kind of form, one that's a lot more Venus and Mars oriented, the here and now. What else did I want to say? That moon is at 27 degrees of Aries. In fact, a lot of the planets I'm talking about are right near the end degree of the signs that they're in. In astrology, that's the anaretic degree. They call it the crisis point. It is the culmination, again, the near completion of the energy of that sign. Right now, Pluto, we have Pluto once more, 29.5 degrees of Capricorn. I'm sure we've all been hearing a lot about that. It's teetering on the edge, and on November 19th, it moves into Aquarius. That's the shift. So right now with this full moon, it's a completion of that Aries energy, Aries representing the me, the sense of self, and I know who I am and what I want. And then we have Libra, where there was a new moon eclipse on October the 2nd, and that is the other, the relationship, the me and the we. But you can't have the we if you don't know the me, and that's what that moon cycle was really all about. The masculine energy, the Mars, having the courage, the passion, the courage, Superman and Clark Kent, remember, to actually go for what's true to their heart. Passionate energy. You can tell I'm very emotional. I've tried to record this intro a couple of times, and I truly hope it's making sense to you, my friends. You can see the predominance of Venus and Mars. And because it's the north and south node in the same energies, that's been happening for about 1.5 years. Soulmate union. There's a reason for that. Anyway, I'll get into the reading now. Again, I hope that made some kind of sense. It is one of the most powerful astrological alignments I've seen in a very long time. And I'm telling you, the energy is super, super intense. Again, we're dealing with Pluto. So my sweet friend, no, it's not going to get lighter, not yet. But it is culminating towards something incredibly beautiful. All of this work is for a reason. Let's get into the reading. I'm going to be taking a look mostly at the person coming in toward you and what they have on their mind and in their heart when it comes to you. Remember, I said the energy could be vice versa, though. We're going to start this off with the Amore Psyche. We'll take a look at some of the more physical or sexual energies in this connection. Okay. We are dealing with Pluto, Scorpio energy, and a lot of Mars. Very sexy. Okay, yeah, indeed. Longing and desire. This person could be looking at you from a distance. I always love this card because he's holding out a crystal ball to the horizon. It's like manifesting in with that sense of longing, and I'm not surprised with what I see astrologically happening. Somebody could be trying to pull you in energetically. Again, no surprise. That's that scorpionic Pluto pull. It can have that mysterious magnetic draw. And it doesn't always make sense because it comes from where Scorpio does, way down deep in the hidden, in the psyche, even in the past life. Yeah, standing alone. This card always reminds me of Virgo. To be clear, there's no direct relation to tarot between this oracle deck, but look at them. This is about soul searching, though. This could be somebody who's standing apart from everyone and everything around them to focus on what they want. But this also makes it clear that this is somebody who is not near you or with you. Let's get a romance angel. But he's kind of looking up at a possible horizon. I mean, that city is way up there and he's looking at it. It's all bathed in gold. Longing and desire. They want to be where you are. But this mountain here looks like it's going to be quite a climb to get there. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Interesting. Is that what they're up to? Looks like a climb to get there. I wonder if they think you're above them in some kind of way, or it's like this is a dream that can't be achieved. That's weird. But okay, that Mars cycle, April the 8th till now, could have been a discovery of self-worth, Aries energy, the self. Oh, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life. Maybe that's why. Okay. With divine masculine energy at play, and that is Mars, it can be about that, like, this is the possessions, these are my material things, this is what I own, and my standing in the world. Let's go to the star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in your persons, or just overall influencing the situation. I'll just take those first two. That was a clumsy shuffle. Okay. One more. Finances and career. So could that be what's keeping you apart? Like I said, they want to be where you are. We have transits. Well, as the stars move, so does the energy that we're subject to. So it is about the flow of how things are moving forward. This is currently unfolding. The sun, Leo's ruler. Well, the sun right now is in Libra, and that's Venus energy. But it is also about, interesting because look, he's looking up at that sun, at that brightness, a new beginning, joy, hope, optimism, longing, and desire. The sun has that kind of warmth. Oh, interesting, we have Leo. Leo is the 5th house. It's about passion. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have that strongly in your chart. Okay. And then we have Scorpio. There's Pluto at work. In this deck, they call Scorpio the investigator. Pretty true. All 3 water signs represent the intuitive internal energies, with Cancer being the empath, Pisces being the intuitive, and Scorpio being the psychic. Reading the situation, intuiting. There's something pretty deep, though, obviously, with Scorpio involved. What's on the bottom? Oh, Pluto is on the bottom. Okay. That magnetic pull. Let's get into the reading. What are we going to use? We'll start with the good tarot. It's always a good place to start. Let me just grab a sip. I'm sorry about my voice. Allergies are crazy right now. Okay. What do they have on their mind when it comes to you in this situation? We have the transit, so the climate. Whoa. The Magician. We have that longing and desire with the crystal ball, trying to manifest, trying to pull you in. Virgo energy, we have the standing alone. So it could be somebody who's at a distance from you, trying to work their magic to bring you towards them. And that I don't see any negative energy here, but manifesting something new, Virgo, Gemini energy. Okay. What you've been manifesting, what they have. How do they feel? I don't know what that banging is. My apologies. Somebody's probably... The Emperor? Seriously? Interesting. The Emperor in this deck is represented by a lion, and we have the lion here. Now, this year is 2024, which reduces to the number 8, the Strength card in the Major Arcana, Leo energy. And I've been saying it's about courage and integrity to act on your own heart. But, yeah, on your own heart, the Hierophant, commitment, and the Emperor. What is going on? In the heart space, this person's all in. The Emperor is the balance of all 4 kings. Very powerful. What actions do they want to take? Finances and career. Okay. What actions will they take toward you? That golden vision there too with the Emperor, it's like what they want to build. That's what the Emperor does. Create something, an empire. The Ten of Swords. All right. The Ten of Swords is the completion of a cycle, a very long and difficult cycle of learning. But it is the end, and it is the beginning of something new. Ten of Swords to the Sun. They want to step away from what's over and something that's been very difficult for them. It could be a cycle between the two of you. I picked that up with Pluto already. But ready to step into the Sun either way. Oh, wow, what? Aries energy, Leo and Sag here with the King of Wands. See how the King of Wands crown chakra is all lit up there? Based on his heart, that's where the power comes from. That's where the awareness, and also King of Wands is very magnetic, and that's why. Because his passion is very strong fire energy coming through. But King of Wands is the action taker, so when the heart is ignited like that, out comes the vision. Here's the vision, the golden view right there. That's what they see. Whoa, this is quite powerful. Let's take a look at, I'm not surprised we're dealing with Pluto, and I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying. Okay, it's very powerful. Let's take a look at the energy around them. Now, this is where you could appear, but it could just be a furthering of their actions. Let me see the energy surrounding this person for whoever's resonating. I think it's their actions, but we'll see. The Knight of Wands, more fire energy. The Knight of Wands is incredibly optimistic, passionate, playful. We have all of this Leo energy of the 5th house. It's about engaging the imagination and following where the passion's leading. Very youthful and very optimistic. There could be an age difference here. On the bottom, I happen to see the Wheel of Fortune, a cycle completing, and also change, destiny, divine timing. On November the 19th, when Pluto finally leaves Capricorn for the last time and enters Aquarius, 2 days later, Sagittarius season, the wheel. What's the challenge? Could be a change in fortune with finances and career. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I don't know if this is you, but I feel that it's not. So this could be somebody else around them. This person could be leaving something that's very stable. It could be a career. It doesn't have to be another person. It could be. But let's put the Queen of Pentacles there. Queen of Swords is often ex-wife. 10 of Swords. It could be a chapter in your life needs to come to an end so that you can engage in the play. And I mean that with all seriousness, so you can be a part of the vision. What's the potential outcome? I'm not surprised. We have Aquarius energy with the star. There's that Pluto shift for sure. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But the star is my distilled hope. It's my vision card. Like after the tower comes the star. What remains is what's true. And that's why Scorpio energy is very present here. Seeing the truth, only what's real. And what the future holds after the illusion comes down. This is the dream though. Magician and the star. You definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius. Oh, what? Scorpio on the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Cups. That's that Pluto energy of the deep past. This person could be somebody from your actual past in this lifetime. But we're dealing with cups, which are internal. It could be an emotional feeling that you remember having but don't remember, if that makes sense. Past life energy. There's a sweetness in that too. Okay, let's dive deeper. We definitely need the pulp. Yes, we do. Okay, what's on the bottom? All right. Knight of Swords, communication. Why do they have the Magician on their mind? What are they manifesting here? It's so incredible for me to see this, you guys, this longing and desire. Can you see the crystal ball and manifesting? Magician. Very powerful. Okay. I see the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. All right, this reading's going to take me away as it always does. Okay, let me see the Magician, but that's about manifesting commitment. Ace of Cups. I can't. We have the Empress, divine feminine energy, Venus and Mars right here. We have Mars in the heart, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus, and Venus right here. I love this Empress energy. Very, like I said, very sexy. We are dealing with Pluto. Using the energy and longing and desire. Okay. One more on the Empress. Wow. It's so loud in the hallway. I live in a busy building. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. The Nine of Wands. My one more step to completion energy. More fire. Look at how she's walking. Look at all the people in the background that she's had to fight through as she gets through this path. One more step to completion, almost there. That's that Pluto energy. So whatever path they've been trying to manifest with you has been very hard work. It's been a long, hard fight to get there. The transits I see. Okay. Let me see the Emperor in their heart. Wow. Aries. Mars with the Fool. Wow. I couldn't make it up if I tried. I love seeing the Fool come when the Ten of Swords is present. Because as I always say, you cannot take a leap of faith into a whole new beginning if you're weighing down all of those hard-learned lessons from the past. They're fully integrated at the 10. It's time to get free. And that is exactly what the Fool is about. It is a self-empowered energy, especially when the Emperor is involved. It's about knowing what you want and having the wisdom to know that you can take care of yourself. You can navigate that road. A leap of faith. And the Sun. Okay, let me see the Fool. So remember I said all in? Well, yeah, the Emperor and the Fool in the heart space. Yeah, oh my God. Leo's major with strength. That's the Empress there in the Strength card, which is pretty amazing to see. But remember what I said about 2024 being the year of finding the courage and integrity to act, the Fool, on your own heart. This person's all in. This moon cycle certainly could have been, fighting the hard fight to get to you. And I mean energetically. I just saw Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Archangel Michael balancing out, performing the perfect alchemy to bring union. Two of Cups. Let me see this Ten of Swords. That's the action. It's the Emperor. Whoa. See, I'm wondering though, if this person has to leave behind something very well established already. That's kind of what the Emperor does, but you don't want to rest where you've already been. It's like, I need to create something new, a new vision. But the Emperor is also an arrival point of empowerment, Aries energy again, finding the courage and the integrity to put something to a final end. Let me see. The Emperor ending what? Another Ten of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So they could be having to leave behind a career with the Sun. They could be having to leave behind a marriage. I'll go deeper with a different deck. Let's go to the Knight of Wands in the energy surrounding them. I think it's still them. Yeah, I do. Oh, wow. The Tower. Aries energy. Well, to be clear, it's Mars, so Scorpio and Aries. And for me as a reader, I bring Aquarius because it's sudden change. And I knew I felt the Tower when the star came out. Numerically, it falls in sequence. And the Wheel, too. The Wheel is my let go or be dragged card. Destiny is at work. Let go or Tower. And this person needs to let go. Ten of Swords. The Emperor can certainly be a card about resistance, but the Tower is sudden change. And then out comes the action here of the Knight of Wands. Let me see the Tower. That can be about moving. The Three of Swords, letting go of heartbreak from the past. Interesting. The Three of Swords is always a mental energy. All swords are, about the lessons that we've learned from the cycle we've been through. Maybe this person has experienced quite a lot of heartbreak. I mean, we're dealing with Emperor and Empress. You don't get there unless you do. The lessons learned are why you gain the wisdom, right? But this Emperor is afraid to be a fool in the heart. Could be because of things learned in the past. Maybe they don't trust that they are the Emperor now. The Three of Swords always comes up for me in a reading when the Fool does, because anytime we're asked to take a leap of faith on our heart again, boom, Three of Swords comes up. Look what happened last time. You sure you want to do that? It is about transmutation, though, as well. Let's get one more on the Three of Swords, but Three of Swords to the Tower. That's pretty major energy. And then what's this? The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords. See, a new idea. I wonder, though. Let me see this Queen of Earth in the challenge. I knew the Hermit. Virgo's major. The Hermit is this standing alone energy. Okay, let me get one more. Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Why is that in the challenge? Queen of Swords. Okay. You know what? This very well could be you with all of the queens, because we have the Empress energy right here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So we have two queens showing up. And I see the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It could be... Let me have one more. This Queen of Swords is there in the Hermit. Justice, Libra energy. And the Two of Swords. Okay. This is Libra energy. And right now, of course, we are in Libra season. The Two of Swords belongs to that Queen. And this could be you. It could be that you've learned a lot of difficult lessons yourself. We do have the Emperor and the Empress here. And you're going to need to make a decision, because here this person comes. Two of Swords is what happens when we can't really see clearly enough with our logical mind to make a decision. So we don't. We sit at a crossroads. The Tower can come in to change that, because it's not, we had the Wheel, we have Temperance. It's been on hold for too long. I don't know which of you needs to make this choice at this point, but I feel like it's you. We will go deeper. But Queen of Swords is attached to the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like, maybe it's you who's like, I need to remember what I've learned and make decisions that are good for me. It could be somebody else, though, needing to leave something behind. Because they do have the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Emperor, Ten of Swords. Could be about ending a commitment. Let me see the star. Wow, the World. We have the last card in the major and the first, the Fool. Completion of cycle, brand new beginning. This could be between the two of you. Something new being birthed. Let me see the world. I'm getting a lot about cycles completing, Libra energy, South Node, Sun, and that new moon eclipse. Justice, harmony, balance, the 7th house, partnership, and the King of Wands. Did we already see the King of Wands? We did. But look at this King of Wands. This is one of my favorite King of Wands in all of tarot. Look how he's clutching that wand of passion. And he's standing up there now on this hill and watching the past burn to the ground because it's worth it. The leap of faith right there. I'm just going to do it. The world, the star. Let me see. It's the 2 of Cups. I knew it. That's what Archangel Michael works with. Venus in Cancer. Right now we have Mars itself, the planet in Cancer. It's going to stay there for 8 months. Instead of the usual 8 weeks due to some retrograde and other stuff that's happening. So that is also very interesting. A lot of people think Mars would be uncomfortable in Cancer. It can be, because it can be about acting on your heart. 2 of Cups, King of Swords, Aquarius. Okay. And the Ace of Cups. The brand new beginning. Let's have one more. I think this might be you in the challenge that's going to need to decide what you think is best for you. 10 of Cups and the Magician. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups is the everything card. It is the happy family, the happy home. Oh, I'm holding up the Magician. I'm so sorry. Look at that old school family at the bowling alley. I love this card, so I love this deck, the pulp deck. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's having the full picture. Now, it's not going to be the same for each of you. It could be marriage. It could be commitment. It's cup energy. It's fulfillment. And that with the Magician is what's being manifested. Holy, it's loud. I'm so sorry. Active building. The 5 of Swords. That's about surrender. One more. Yeah, I see you, King of Swords. One more. Ace of Swords. 5 of Cups. And the 4 of Swords. Okay. Seeing the clarity about the past. The 4 of Swords comes after that 3. Remember when I said the integration of the lessons learned from heartbreak? It could be that for this person in the challenge, the Queen of Swords is an ex of theirs. Sword, sword, sword. That taught them some very difficult lessons. I can't believe the volume. That taught them some very difficult lessons. And here's the integration of those lessons. I'm going to speak up now because people appear to be drilling. And the 5 of Cups, more Scorpio energy. It's about releasing heartbreak from the past. You can see she's looking at 3 cups that have been spilled over. Each one of those 3 cups is the sword. Unbelievable. I may have to pause. I hope it's not as loud as it is here. I'm almost done the reading anyways. Leaving behind grief. To have this brand new beginning. Okay, let's move to some oracles. Let's get you some talisman. Terrible. I'm so sorry. Wisdom. The Emperor. That's where it comes from. Knowledge, okay. One more. The lessons learned. Maybe the finances and career, if they have to leave behind that 10 of Pentacles, something that's already established for them. Confidence. We talked about them cultivating that confidence, and at the end, appearing as the King of Wands. very confident, somebody who can take leadership, especially with the Emperor. Oh my God. Okay. But I want one from the blue deck too. We'll just have to bear with the sound. We'll pretend we're reading cards in a construction zone. We appear to be. Okay. Attachment. And then victory can be about releasing attachment from the past. One more. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, intuition. And I did speak about the intuition guiding this. All right, let's close it off. I'm not going to do the all signs because this appears to be happening and I just can't. I'll be doing air, earth, fire, and water around this full moon energy as well. So let's close the reading off with a couple of cards from the True Love Reading Oracle. These can come out as advice, so take it only as it resonates, of course. I'm not big on the advice. Stop focusing your energy on past events. What? Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. That's that longing and desire. And that's the releasing of those phantom heartbreaks. Not that the heartbreaks were, but the memories. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Now those have stopped. Should we do the L signs, you guys? As soon as I start, it's going to appear. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Full moon. Completion of a cycle and the new path. This is literally releasing heartbreak from the past. 5 of Swords, surrender. I don't know about doing the, what time are we at? No, the video is long enough, but I will see you again, my friends. I'm going to do the elements as well, so we'll get more detail then around this energy. Anyway, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Remember what I said, not every part of it's going to fit exactly as I say it. Just apply it as it does. I love you guys very much. Happy full moon. Namaste, my friends.